Hey guys, it's Postbox Pat and welcome back to the video, and today we're going to be talking about Sea of Thieves at E3. Now, if you're wondering what Sea of Thieves is, it's a game based on like a pirate theme in a free roam world where there's islands and you have your pirate ship on a team of 4. Now, that is the current version, and there is an alpha version of this game currently out which you have to sign up for to get access to. Now, I signed up for it and got access to it, but you're not allowed to post gameplay of the alpha. So I'm just posting some old E3 gameplay of the developers actually playing the game, so this is old gameplay. But I'm going to be talking about what we can see at E3 and also why I think this game is going to be the next big game for a young audience and an old audience in a variety of different ways. Now, from playing the alpha, I experienced a lot of different things. Obviously, the game isn't 100% complete, and we can expect they're running an older version of the game on the alpha, and at E3 we can see many changes guaranteed to happen. I don't know if the game will come out this year or 2018, that is a thing we'll find out at E3, but we'll definitely realise that this game is probably going to be one of the best games coming to Xbox One. One, because the graphics are better than the gameplay you're seeing. When I was actually playing it on my Xbox at home, obviously I'm not allowed to show any gameplay of it, but the graphics were absolutely insane. There isn't many games where I can see a consistent frame rate throughout with that sort of graphics, and the render distance was absolutely insane for an online multiplayer game. Now, when you do go on the Xbox store and search up Sea of Thieves, it does say 1 to 99 players, which can make me feel like it's going to be a server type based game in the future. And also, this game is just going to be absolutely amazing. You can customize your boat, you can go around with your friends and things like that, which is going to happen in the future. Find treasure, attack other boats, get points from it, rob their treasure and things like that. It's just going to be an amazing game to play online, and it'll be a lot of fun with your friends and a team working game. And I can imagine there's so many different ways they can take this game, because it's only an alpha stage, which is just like the testing of the boats and everything, and it worked perfectly. I played it the other day and I didn't see one bug at all. Everything was working fine, the sound effects are working good, the cannons are working amazing, the ships were driving fine, everything's perfect about this game. But I do want to focus on the E3 content, and I think this game will see a huge big potential in the future. Now, when we talk about E3 content, I have this thing called the E3 bingo. Now, this actually tells us, or like a prediction type thing, which someone's actually wrote on the forums, predicting what could come this E3. So if I go through some of these features that I think may come this E3, we can see a variety of different features that are most likely or possibly going to come at this E3. So let's start from a few of the main ones. Some of the others are just talking about like the main stage and like where it's going to be, the actual content and stuff, but there's some big like features on here when you read through it. You've got a beta game preview announcement, so more people have access to it, which would be a lot easier. Also, the 4K Scorpio / PC footage could be announced this E3, which would be absolutely amazing seeing this game in 4K. Also, it almost looked amazing as it was, but even in 4K it'd be absolutely insane. Obviously, a release date window, honestly I don't know if this is going to come out this year or not, but I definitely know it's going to be one of the best games that's probably ever going to come out in like the next 2 years, because it's just absolutely insane from playing it. Dynamic weather, we had thunderstorms and stuff, so that was kind of already in it. The spyglass is something that's definitely needed in the game, which is amazing. Easter eggs, which would be really cool. I can imagine a lot of Easter eggs in the game. Parrots, monkeys and cats, like pets type thing, would be really awesome as well. Obviously there's all these features which are only predictions. Obviously, ship size, different ships and crew sizes as well, which would really make the game a lot better. 4 players seem perfect for a crew size, but obviously there's a lot of people out there who may have like 7 people, and obviously if there's only 4 of you, you can't have 2 4s there really, so you have to kind of split into a bigger squad. So I can imagine them maybe putting squads of 6 to 8 in as well as like a bigger ship option. Obviously the ship might be a bit slower, or maybe it has a different like advantage compared to the other ones, but that'd be really awesome as well. We've also got PC push to talk chat on things like that, so just like a chat thing being put in the game, which would be awesome as well. Fort capture, bounties and systems revealed, things like that. That would be really interesting, fort capture, because I think they definitely need something like that. There was a lot of, when I was playing the alpha, there was a lot of islands based around the map, with islands that you could go to and like park up your ship, and you could actually get off the ship and maybe even take control of the islands and things like that. I can see this game definitely having some sort of aspect of that being put in. and it would be really interesting. We've also got tavern games, which is like inside games, which could be inside the game when you're in the bar and things. You've got mini games which you can play. You've got community driven, which the game already is community driven, so I don't understand exactly what they mean by that. Got some more funny ones there, which we'll skip through there. Emotes, non-verbal, and communication, which would be very interesting. A lot of games do have emotes, and it's also a great way of making profit if you use it with pre-order bonuses and things like that. And I think emotes are acceptable in games. I just don't use them personally. I think it's pretty interesting that people always do that. We've also got cross-play, which maybe we'll see at E3. I don't think that's going to... Actually, cross-play, possibly yes, because it's 99 players in a server, and the game is running pretty well, so possibly that is definitely maybe a thing. The Kraken, well, that's a feature that many have requested. Even when I was playing the game, people were saying we need bosses, we need more mobs and things like that. Obviously that's going to get implemented. The idea of more mobs definitely will get implemented in the game, because at the minute you've only really got skeletons, but the Kraken and more sea monsters and stuff, sharks already in the game, but things like that would be really interesting. Social hub / ports revealed, which would be very interesting as well. Imagine like kind of like a Destiny feel with like a port you can go to where you don't get attacked, and you can pull up there and you can trade money, trade treasures, things like that would be very interesting. I could see that being a potential big feature in the game if possible. And just new songs, the fiddle, the instrument, new songs and things like that. Obviously, there's a variety of instruments in Sea of Thieves which you can play from watching the gameplay, and a few features that I think that should definitely get put in the game from experience the alpha. Obviously, these things will probably get put in. Is when you run out of cannonballs, you can't restock on them. Things like that will probably just get put in anyway. You'll be able to store them in your boat. Storage in the boat wasn't able to work too well either, so I think storage will probably get introduced as well at E3. I think we'll see this game being a big surprise this E3. Obviously, the previous E3s, there was only trailers, and many of you out there are probably wondering, what is this alpha you're even on about, Pat? I will link it down below if you are interested in getting involved with it. It's definitely something which I'd highly suggest, and I think most of you Minecraft community players will really enjoy Sea of Thieves. It's a game that's going to see... I don't know, I feel like it's a game that's aimed at a wide range of audience, from young audiences to like, even if you're not really a team player, you still can play this, and I think they will implement that into the game, hopefully, as well. The idea of Sea of Thieves has got the 4-man team to it, which is very crucial, and you need a good team to be good at the game. But you still can play it on your own. I think they may implement the idea you could go around on a single boat, a smaller boat, or just go on islands only, and they may implement that into the game, which would be very interesting. I feel like the game has got huge potential for a huge wide range of audience. For the alpha, it was mainly quite old people. I was asking a few people what their ages were. The ages were mainly 16 plus. I didn't come across anyone younger than 16 on the game, even though the game is actually, I think it's going to be like a 12 or even less, because the graphic content and the actual game is cartoony, and it's a really nice theme to it. I definitely feel like the game is going to be aged at a maybe an older audience, but the younger audience definitely can engage with it really well via YouTube or via playing the game themselves. All you need is a good team. You don't have to be able... all you got to have is 4 friends or 3 randomers online around the same age who you think you can get along with at the moment. This is like the current state of the game, and I think it'd work perfect. This game has definitely got huge potential on YouTube, huge potential on the actual marketplace, and I feel like it's definitely going to be a big success. It's the first game I've played in a long time and felt, wow, this game really does feel new and something different. There's not many games where I actually pick up and do that personally. And I think Sea of Thieves, we're going to see a big thing for E3. I'll definitely be covering it on my channel, hopefully, as well, with the Minecraft content as well. Personally, I want to cover Sea of Thieves in the future more than Minecraft, just because I really did enjoy playing it. I think it was an absolutely amazing game. My friends came around when we were playing it, and we take it in turns playing, talking to the people as well. I've got some little bits of like funny moments that we recorded on like Snapchat and things like that, but obviously I can't really upload them. That was just for ourselves, just to send to each other, but just little things like that, and it's just interesting, just funny reactions from ourselves. And I've recorded a few of them on Snapchat, like our faces reactions and things like that, but other than that, I haven't got any other footage. I'm not allowed to upload any footage anyway from the backups of my recordings that auto record. I'm not allowed to upload anything like that, so unfortunately, I can't upload any of the footage from the alpha, which I'd love to do because I've got some amazing stories which happen on the alpha. We've had all sorts of stuff. We tipped boats, we did some crashes and crazy. I could talk about this game for a while. Just from playing it, it was absolutely amazing. I think it's definitely going to be a big success. It's got so much ideas which could be put into it. I wish I could help a lot with ideas and things like that, because I have so many ideas which you could put into this game. Not just these E3 bingo list. I could suggest so many things which you could put into this, with hubs, single boats, etc. More weapons, weapon like trading and things like that, and ammo, and obviously there's because in the game when I was playing the alpha, there was unlimited ammo and there were 3 weapons: a sword, a pistol, and a musket, and you could switch between them, and they all did different things. But I feel like you should be able to have like an inventory, and all this sort of stuff should be implemented into the game. And when your ship goes down, you should lose that stuff, and you should have a place where it's stored, or it's safely stored, maybe as a harbour. You have a crew which has access to that. Your crew can be more than 4 players. This is all potential features that I'm mentioning there, but things like that, I feel like my creativity on new games is absolutely crazy. Like when Minecraft first came out, my ideas were insane. I've got no way of publishing these. Obviously, I can suggest them on forums and things, but I'm not a big forum guy. I don't always go on the forums and like post stuff. I'll only ever post stuff on forums if it's crucial and the game is completely broken or if there's a major glitch. Other than that, I don't usually post stuff on forums and ideas. So unfortunately, I don't think my ideas will get out to rare, but it's a great game. And obviously, this video is quite long because I'm trying to get the idea that this game is going to be very successful. Hopefully this E3 we see some great news for it. Unfortunately, it is an Xbox One exclusive game, which is a very strange. It's such a good game, and to leave it out from PlayStation is a massive market being closed off for profits. This game has got absolutely insane potential. It is ridiculous. You need to try the alpha or wait for E3 in a week's time, or go back and watch some gameplay on YouTube. There's a bunch of gameplay out there from like IGN and people like that. It's absolutely insane. I feel like you have to play the game to get the experience, but honestly, there isn't a game where I've come out on YouTube and said this game is going to be the next big thing. I know it's going to be the next big thing because I played it. My friend really enjoyed it. A few of my friends also played it. They really enjoyed it. Not many of my friends play Xbox that much anymore, and they used to be into Minecraft, so they definitely see potential in this game if they're really enjoying playing this game. Obviously, most games when you first play them, you really do enjoy them, but this had something special about it. It was very similar, special feeling to what other games? When I first played Ark Survival, that had a special feeling about it, and look how successful that was on the console edition. This had that feeling, but even better. When I first played Minecraft, that had that special feeling to it. Skyrim had that special feeling to it. Star Wars Battlefront had that special feeling to it, but it did die off quite quickly due to the lack of content within the game. I think that's what's key about this. It's only an early alpha, so if the content isn't 100% good enough for the actual full game, it won't get where I think it's going to go. But personally, I think Rare have got this completely sorted. They've planned it. They've got everything ready. They're doing a good job. The way the game's actually being produced is via the community feedback, which is absolutely amazing. Apologise for this video for being quite long, but I feel like this game is going to have full potential. You guys should definitely go and check it out throughout YouTube. Go onto their website, sign up for the insider program if you want to get involved. Any ages can get involved. It's an awesome game. I highly suggest doing it. So don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see some more Sea of Thieves gameplay, don't forget to comment down below, or any future tips or news on Sea of Thieves. I'll hopefully cover it on this channel. I want to start doing some Sea of Thieves stuff. If the game's going to come out this year, that would be absolutely amazing as well. With a little bit of luck, we may see the game coming out this year, but I'm not 100% sure if we will or if we won't. Hopefully we will, but we don't know. So hope you guys have enjoyed. Stay tuned for some E3 news on Sea of Thieves. And once again, this is Postbox Pat, signing out.